All right, everybody, welcome to another video of Bam Bam Searches It All. I am going to make a video of searching $20 bills. I have $1,000 worth. So I am going to basically be looking for any type of errors. Probably gonna see if I can figure out how to fast forward all the duds and pause and bring it in whenever there's some finds. But just for starters, something I'm gonna be looking for on the back. These are all rear faced. So some of the things I'm looking for example, I'm looking for no gold 20s on the back. I'm looking for any type of bleed through on items that are coming from the front. I haven't looked at these when the teller was counting them out. I was kind of glancing to see if anything popped real crazy, but nothing really caught my eye. But I'll be looking for birthday notes and different things. Also, when you flip this over, it should be upside down. These should all be upside down. If you happen to flip it over and it's like this, well, you have an error. Now, oddly enough, I have a trinary note, which is where you have 3 digits only in the serial number. Now, there's different type of, there's binary notes, like if the 4s were 1s or 0s, or the 1s were 4s, that would be considered a binary note. I'm also looking for solid numbers, which would be cool. I'm also looking to make sure that the numbers on the left match the numbers on the right. Also checking to make sure this seal is present, this seal is present, the number 20. Anything that's missing on these, I'm just going to make sure that nothing is missing and everything should be the same for both sides. The ND matches ND, the C matches the C, and so forth. So, not sure if I'm gonna put this one to the side. It is a trinary. It's odd that I can explain what a trinary is on the first bill, but I haven't looked at any of these yet, so I'm going to slowly roll through these and make sure I look over each error. And like I said, hopefully I can fast forward through all the duds and we can bring you in for any of the finds. So I'm going to go ahead and start now. Just a quick little update on this. 11227122. If you change that 7 to a 1, not only would that be a binary, but that would also be a repeater. So repeaters, radars, those types of things are different, other different items that you want to look for. So 1122, if that would have been a 11, sorry, my thumb's in the way, 11227122. This is technically a trinary. So, I mean, I'll throw it on the side, just to throw it on the side, do some research, just see what it is. But I wanted to bring that up, that we're super close to having a radar note, or a repeating note, which is unfortunate that it's not. But anyways, I'm going to throw that one to the side. So on this note, it isn't crazy, but when you look at the back, you can slightly see the front numbers bleeding through a little bit. Now, I'm going to look this up. I don't think that is enough, and I'm not even sure if the camera's picking it up, but if you see if I block the light, you can kind of see along the line there, there's some bleed through, deep impressions as well. It looks like it's an over inking because you can see a little bit of some blotching going on. Not so much there, but on the 8. I'm going to throw this to the side. I don't think that this is worth like $1 million or anything, but kind of an interesting find. And when I look at this one kind of does the same thing, but it's, I don't know. Are these, oh, these are the same, almost the same print run. PL is the beginning, but anyways, probably not worth anything extra, but I'm gonna do some digging and seeing if anything that that level of bleed through is sold for more than face value. So this one, I mean, you can definitely see it now. And if I block the light on the back, you can definitely see it. So I'm going to throw these on the side. Also, these are in pretty good condition, pretty poppy, pretty crispy, unlike some of the other ones that I've seen as far as wear and tear. So I'm going to throw this, I'm going to throw this one on the side as well, and that'll be like a research note. Okay, this one here is actually a bookend note. It starts with 29 here. Actually, I can just show you here. It starts with 29 here, ends with 29. So this is a bookend note. Probably worth $5 to $6 more, I believe, more than face value. But I am going to start collecting bookend notes and hold as much as I can. I'm trying to see if I can get for example, a $1 bill with a 29.29 bookend, a $5 bill, a 10, a 20, and maybe even up to a 50, and just sell it as a lot for bookend notes for the same bookend, which I don't know, maybe that'll bring a little bit more value, but this is kind of cool. Too bad it doesn't. I mean, it would be a radar note if you, let's say, made this a 04 in the middle. That would be a radar note. But other than that, I thought this was pretty cool, so I'm going to throw that on the side, and we'll keep going. All right, so this one here is a very interesting one because it is what's considered an odometer note. Odometer notes, if you take I'll just use this for comparison. If you were to take this and hold it level, you notice how the 4 is above everything else? Kind of a bad angle to do this, but basically you can see, if you look at it, the 4 is resting higher than the other 7 digits. So that is considered an odometer note. Something like that, could fetch a couple bucks over. I'm not really too sure, and this also has some bleeding going through it, so I'm not too sure as far as value on something like this. I will definitely do some research. Um, but again, these are very minimal finds. What you're really looking for are the big, repeaters, the birthday notes, the, um, binaries, the solid numbers, those types of things. So I'm almost done here. I've got a couple $100 left to go, and then we'll wrap things up. So this note, I really wish these four numbers were over here, and I hate yeah, this could be we'll just call this two birth years. I mean, you could have a child born in 95 and another child born in 2003. So, I mean, this could be a birthday note, but it's not in really good shape, and it's out of order, so you can't really. Some call these birthday notes, death notes, tombstone notes. I don't know, making up stuff as we're finding different rare things. So I don't know what I want to do with this yet. I It needed to be in order, I think, to actually give it like some merit of value. But I mean, you know, it's got 2 years. I'm gonna do some research and see what I want to do with that one. And it looks like we're done to the last two, so I'll discuss these last two and see if we have any findings. 87, 90. Okay, so this one, a lot of similar numbers, but nothing there. And then for the final note, all right, so nothing on these. So, real quick recap. Out of 50 notes, we have some potentials. So, again, 2003, 1995. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. This odometer note, again, the raised 4. Let me set this over here. Let me see if I can get a good. See how it's raised up. If you cover up all the others, you see that 4 is peeking out. So not a drastic odometer note, but it's something. We have the bookend note 2929 on the end. We've got a what is this? The bleed through? Yeah, potential bleed through. Even on the seal a little bit, I noticed. This one is the bleed through also. Again, I'm gonna find real bleed throughs and just see what it is. Almost a frickin' radar or repeater, but it's still a trinary note. So see what that goes for. And then actually the first bill, a trinary. I really wish those 4s or 1s were mirrored. So, anyways, so not too bad. Again, on 4 or 5, on 7 bills out of 50, 14% is, pretty decent to get some sort of find on variations when it comes to all sorts of bill finds that you can get. But I'm going to end this here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the main things that you're looking for if you're getting change, or if you want to go pick up $100 in ones or whatever. Really cool to actually give you some examples to check out in this video. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.